Today we will discuss about the percentage. Percentage is the important topic of aptitude. First we will learn the basic definitions of the percentage. Percentage indicates the value out of 100. Percent has the two words. It is per and the cent. Per means the divide and cent means the 100. From the calculation point of the view, percentage is the value divided by total value into 100. For example, if you got 400 marks out of 500 marks, then what is the percentage? You got 400 marks out of 500 marks total. Then the percentage of marks obtained is value divided by total value into 100. Here the percentage comes out to be 400 divided by 500 into 100. By simplifying the fraction, it is 5 8s are 40, 80%. This is the basic concept of percentage. The value of the percentage can be represented in three different forms. By simplifying the fraction, we get the value. It can be represented in the three different forms: percentage form, fraction form, or the decimal form. Example, 100% in fraction form, it will be represented by 1 divided by 1, and in decimal form, by solving the fraction, we will get the decimal form 1.0. Another example is 50%. 50% in fraction form, it is represented as 1 by 2, because 50% is half. Half is 1 by 2 in fraction form, and by solving the fraction, we will get 0.5 in the decimal form. 25% means 1/4 portion, and by solving the fraction portion, we will get the decimal form of 0.25. 10% is 1/10 part, and in decimal form, by solving the fraction, we will get 0.1%. 200% in the fraction form, we will get 2 divided by 1, and by solving the fraction, we will get the decimal form of 2.0. The fraction form and the decimal form, these are called the multiplication factors. Factor as fractional or the decimal form of the percentage. The fractional portion or the decimal portion of the percentage is called the multiplication factor. If we have to determine the percentage, we will multiply the quantity by the fraction or the decimal, and we will get the percentage value. Now we will learn how to change the fraction into the percentage and percentage into the fraction. For changing the fraction into the percentage, we have to multiply with 100. For example, the fraction 1 by 4, it is represented in the percentage form by multiplying the fraction 1 by 4 into 100. It is 25%. 25%, it is the equivalent percentage of 1 by 4 fraction. 1 by 4 fraction or equivalent percentage is 25. Now changing the percentage into the fraction. For changing percentage into the fraction, we have to divide with 100. For example, take the same percentage of 25%. For changing the percentage into the fraction, we have to divide with 100. 25% divided by 100. By solving the fraction, we get the fraction 1 divided by 4. Hence 1 divided by 4 is the equivalent fraction of 25%, and 25% is the equivalent percentage of 1 by 4 fraction. Now we will interchange the decimal form and the percentage form. For changing the decimal form into the percentage form, we have to multiply with 100. In the same manner, the fraction was converted into the percentage. For changing the decimal form into the percentage form, we have to multiply with the 100. For example, 0.5 is the decimal form. For changing the decimal form into the percentage form, it is equivalent percentage will be 0.5 into 100 is 50%. Thus 50%, it is the percentage equivalent of 0.5 decimal. Similarly, for changing the percentage into a decimal, we had to divide with the 100. In the same manner, the percentage was converted into the fraction form. For example, 50%, it is the percentage form, and it is equivalent to decimal form will be, for changing percentage into decimal, we have to divide with 100. So it is 50 divided by 100 is 0.5. Thus 0.5, it is the equivalent to decimal form of the 50%. अगर आपको कंपटीशन में अच्छा होना है तो आपकी कैलकुलेशन फास्ट होनी चाहिए. तो उसी के लिए मैंने ये टेबल बना दिया ताकि आपकी परसेंटेज सारी इसी में कवर होगी। आपको 1 से 30 तक जो भी परसेंटेज है वो इसी में कंप्लीट होगी। परसेंटेज और फ्रैक्शन और परसेंटेज, फ्रैक्शन को परसेंटेज में चेंज करने के लिए हमें इनटू, यहाँ से फ्रैक्शन सॉल्व करो, वहाँ से जो आंसर आएगा उसको 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करके परसेंटेज वैल्यू आ जाएगी। 1/1 इज इसका डेसिमल फॉर्म होगा 1 एंड परसेंटेज विल बी 1 × 100 विल बी 100। 1/1 fraction it is 100%, 1/2 fraction it is the half, it is 50%, 1/3 fraction it will be 33.33%, 1/4 fraction it will be 25%, 1/5 fraction it will be 20%, 1/6 will be 16.66. Up to that you have to remember 1/1 is 100%, no need to remember. 1/2 is 50%, no need to remember. 1/3 will be 33.33%. 1/4 is 25%, 1/5 is 20%, and 1/6 will be 16.66%. Here it is 1 and 6, here it is 1 and 6. 1/6 will be 16.66%. 1/7, 1/7 it is an important fraction because it is called the revolving fraction. Why it is called a revolving fraction? Because it revolves around the, it is 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28, 28 2s are 56, and here it is 57. Now 8, 1/8, 1/8 and 1/12. 8 and 12 I will call these two are conjugates of each other, because जहाँ पे 8 आएगा वो 8 12 को लेके आएगा और 12 8 को लेके आएगा। 1/8 will be 12.5 and 1/12 will be 8.33. जहाँ पे 8 आएगा वहाँ पे 8 12 को लेके आएगा और 12 8 को लेके आएगा। 1/8 will be 12.5 and 1/12 will be 8.33%. And 9 and 11 are also conjugates of each other, because unfortunately the attack occurs at 9/11 and it is also called the 9/11 attack. 1/9 will be 11.11 and 1/11 will be 9.9. Here it is 9/11 attack, here it is also 9/11 attack. And 1/10 it is obviously 10%, so no need to remember this. Now we will go to 13. 1/13. The fraction 1/13 will be 7.7%. The trick is, I have written here in Urdu 13 7 7. It is 13, it is 7 and 7. So it is 13 7 7. 13 is equal to 7.7. 1/13 is 7.7%. 1/14. 1/14 will be 7.14%. You have to remember. No need to remember because 7 and 14 both are the factors of 14. So 1/14 will be 7.14%. 1/15 and 1/16. Only these two fractions you have to remember. 1/15 and 1/16. 1/15 will be 6.6% and 1/16 will be 6.25%. Only these two fractions I think you have to remember. Rest all I have covered with the tricks. Now 1/17, 1/18, 1/19, 1/20. All these starts with the 5, 5.88, 5.55, 5.22 and 5.00. The trick is 5.88, 5.55, 5.22 and 5.00. So 1/17 is 5.88, 1/18 is 5.55, 1/19 is 5.22 and 1/20 is 5.00. Now 1/21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All these fractions and the percentage values will be 4.74, 4.54, 4.34, 4.44 and 4.00. Here the trick is 20-20. It is called a 20-20 rule, because it is 4.74 minus 20 is 4.54 and minus 20 is 3.4 and minus 20 is 14. The successive terms are reduced by 20. It is easy. Now 1/26, 1/27, 1/28, 1/29 and 1/30. For that it is the percentage value is 3.84, 3.70, 3.56, 3.42 and 3.33. The trick is reduce the successive terms by 14. 3.84 minus 14 is 70, 3.70 minus 14 is 56, 3.56 minus 14 is 42.